Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to City Skylines, where today we are going to expand on what we were doing last time. Most of these buildings have upgraded. What's really weird is all of a sudden a bunch of residential buildings over here just started upgrading. I don't really know why, but I thought of something. We've got this big space here. We ought to do something with it, like something nice with it. So I thought what we'd do before we get into expanding anything is turn this all into a park over here. Like, even where these houses are, make a nice park area. Oh, okay, don't do that. Okay, just delete it all. There we go. Start over. Let's do the bigger one. There we go. Let's delete that and just go in here. And we're gonna make a nice big park that spans all of this green space here, because it'll be a nice thing to do. Watch and see. So what we want to do is get our main park area in like that, and then we're going to do some side gates here so they have a way of getting through. That should work for that side, and then we'll do space already occupied, eh? Bye. Interesting. So do that one and that one, and then we will connect these like down to about there for now, and down to about here for now. I know that doesn't look like much of a park. It will, though. Trust me. And then down here, I want to come to about that same level, because I want this to actually go into the roundabout area. These can't go underground. Okay, so we'll go over. I want this to go into the roundabout area and kind of follow that roundabout circle as it comes down here. Kind of follow it anyway. I can make it a little bit better than that using move it, but for now... in fact, let's go ahead and move it to where I like it a little bit better. Bring that way, and there, and then bring this in a little bit. There we go. Now I should be able to put that in just fine. Come on, follow that curve, please. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, not perfect, but whatever. And then around a nice little circle, because in the middle we can put, you know, stuff and things. That's the technical term for it. You know, like over here in the middle we can just throw in a jungle gym, except no, we can't, 'cause it's too big to fit anywhere on that circle. Great. How awesome is that? How close to the circle do you have to be, or to the path? Will you complain about not being connected if I put you there? No, you're fine with that. Okay, cool. And then, so we'll have, like, you know, in the middle of traffic, a place for your children to play. Because where else are kids going to play but in the middle of traffic, right? And then we'll throw in some lovely gazebos for you to... No, we'll put these over here, actually. Can we get one right here? We could, but it won't fit by that path. That's all just going to be trees, by the way. This, I should just do, like, another gate, I think. And the reason I do that is because every time somebody walks through as a way of a shortcut, they pay us money. Oh, there we go.
Meteorologists are
oh no!
Thunderstorm warning for the
Not a
coming
thunderstorm.
days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Yep, everybody stay inside. Thunderstorm's coming. There we go, and that gets rid of that weird little connection there. Really? This is where the thunderstorm hit? Okay, thanks.
A thunderstorm is battering the city.
Oh yes, the city is battered.
The storm has passed.
It will cause a lot of fires, but we have plenty of fire coverage, so I'm not at all concerned about this. So then you come on down this way to like here. And then can we fit a side gate right here? We can if we get rid of that one building. So we'll bring you out. Bring you over. And then what type of buildings can we get in here? Ooh. These are all rather large. I thought we were going to be able to get more than that in here. These fit nicely. That won't. It will. Oh, if I go against the road, it will. I mean, I could always move the path a little bit, I guess. Like, what if we move this over to there? They're happy and sad about it. I love it when that happens. There we go. So move that over. Come back in with our path. Bring that through here like that, and then this will come through an angle like that, and then we should be able to fit some of this larger stuff in here, maybe. Hopefully. Just barely. Wow, that literally just barely. You're still not going to fit, though. Okay. So I'll have a couple little gazebos down through here. Just some pretty little places to sit and do things. Oh, that can fit here, though. That's nice. Cool, there. So, you know, this just gives them a lovely little city park. Where is this anyway? There it is. We're going to go ahead and crank our prices up on that. And then we'll do trees and things in the rest of this. That'll add to the beauty. But that's something we'll come back to another time. I just wanted to kind of get it started. It should actually... Yeah, it's already got enough entertainment level to fully upgrade. So it's just going to be a matter of getting visitors in now. Which we should start seeing people piling on in. I am surprised by the number of people who want to play in the roundabout. Like, genuinely. Who is going to bring their kids where a car could careen out of control into them? Like, seriously, drunk driver, right through you children. Whatever, not my fault. What we want to do is we are starting to get that residential need that I was hoping for. So I'm going to go ahead and be optimistic and just go splat with all of this. I think it'll be okay to build right up against the roadway on this side because we didn't on this side. I think that'll be fine. I don't foresee there being any problems, but you know, there may be, and we'll deal with them if there are. For this area, I don't want it to be just straight roads though. I want it to be kind of like, I'd like for this to kind of follow the railroad and then maybe come out like at a weird angle, and then have streets that just kind of like angle in here to make a little neighborhood. Actually, let's bring this one off of here. There. And the same thing back here. That's only one connection though to get them through. So what we'll do is we'll connect a road across railroad tracks in a minute. Let's bring our next one in off of this, and we'll bring it up like to about there, and then here we go. This is where we get that connection. And then again, let's kind of follow the railroad tracks just a little bit. And then we'll do that. We'll do one that, sure, why not? Perfectly straight. That works for me. Curve you like that. And then I think we can get like a little one off of here. They need to download the cul-de-sac mod. That would be a cool thing to have. And then you have water because I continued that grid out a long time ago. Wow, we do not have any need for any more residential. That's kind of sad. Okay, so what I'll do is I will throw in some more commercial. Let's get rid of that. Put that in. Just throw in some more commercial here, there, and yonder by all of our farming stuff. This is really discouraging that it doesn't want any more residential than that. Because look, they're not building. They don't even really want any more. This stuff down here has just now built. The ones that are looking for employees, you may remember we zoned that in the last video, but it took them forever to build it. They just sat there for the longest time doing absolutely nothing. How have you not upgraded yet? You should be a 2-star now because you've had enough visitors. And your entertainment level is through the roof. Advertisement campaign, main park, even though the other one's main park. That'll just encourage people to come over here. So now you see every time anybody walks through here, well, they don't really have a point to walk through this one. I guess that one is kind of stupid. Get rid of it. Yep, I'm sure. It is kind of dumb to have that there. That. Ooh, but what I could do instead... Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. What I can do instead. Park side gate. We're going to go right on the intersection, except for that one because it doesn't want to. And we're going to grab that park path again and bring it down to here. And then what we can do is put this here, except that just got rid of that. And now they've actually got a reason to come through here. So if they're wanting to walk, they can come down this way. And they have to pay me to do it. Which is what we want. Money. And then I want to curve this. Ooh, this is going to be tough to get through here. Anarchy it is. And then we'll just use move it to kind of adjust it here in a minute. Let's turn off all of our snapping so I can get this where I want it to go. I want it to kind of come back in here. Again, following the roundabout right up against our sidewalk here. And then, I really don't want my gate there. I wanted it off of this, but I guess if that's my only choice, then so be it. And then we'll do another gate here. And we'll connect that up there, and then whatever little buildings we can get in for these guys. Just to give them some things to do back here. So we'll do a cafe back here, and some restrooms back here, because those are nice and tiny. And we'll give them a gazebo, because that's a nice little neighborhood. Excuse me, neighborhood area. So now, yeah, see, now these people have a reason to go through here, because it gets them a shortcut all the way through here. And again, every time anybody goes through one of these gates, they're paying us. They might be able to get on and off here. Yeah, they can. But I can fix that by coming here, going to here, going to this guy, grabbing my fence, turning Anarchy back on so that I can actually place this right along the side of the road. We will turn off collisions. And if we go like that... that should prevent people from walking through that little area right there. Except it doesn't. Hey, it upgraded. Cool. So now we've just got to get up to our next level of visitors for the next upgrade. So right here, we're not charging money apparently. Though I don't know, that might have done it. I haven't seen anybody go through there in a second. So that... oh, nope, never mind. That guy and his dog just went through. That's fine. It genuinely is okay. It's not that huge of a deal if they go through. And I think I have a mod installed. I've kind of lost count because I've installed so many. That if you put in like a regular park, it counts towards these parks. Where's my dog park? I want the dog park. Where is the dog park? There it is. Oh, it's too big though. Boo. Oh, wait, I can just have it over the path. Oh, it won't connect to the path, though. Oh, well. I thought they would connect to the path. So we may eventually do something down here as well. But for now, this park is getting a lot of attention, and it's bringing in a lot of people. What it's also showing me is I've never gone through and put in a park maintenance building anywhere in this town. All the parks you can see have 0 maintenance being done to them. So we're going to plop one of these dudes down, just kind of over here by industry. Let's turn Anarchy back on so I know it fits. Okay, we're not going to do it over there. We'll do it over here by this post office. Seems like a good space. And now they'll drive around, and you'll quickly see all of this green start turning purple. That makes it more attractive to both residents and tourists. And the higher maintenance on the city parks, the more money people pay. So there you go. You can see as the maintenance trucks go by and do their maintenance on it, all those different parks in the town will eventually start turning purple. Or pink, whatever color you want to call that. I don't know. So this area did fill out, so that's good. Why did I do 2 basketball courts? That was dumb. Get rid of that. And we want the second one to be a tennis court. There we go. I know, it's just a brief intermission there, people. So I could do some more commercial back here since they're still wanting some commercial. I guess we can just fill this all. I hate having commercial out here by the forestry, but whatever. And I guess I'll go ahead and do this whole block as commercial, and then we can start a residential there, because I don't think that the light commercial makes that much noise. Yeah, it's pretty good. We do have a little bit of a demand for offices, but I'm afraid that if I put them here, they're going to overpower everything and be too tall, because I do want this to be the smaller stuff here for residential. Wow, and suddenly a huge demand for residential. Oh wow, our employment's up down to just like 4%. Holy cow. We made a huge dent on that. We're not going to really do a lot, though, to improve things with this level of housing, but this is all I want here is low density. I want it nice and packed, you know, like it's a suburb, but I don't want it to be the tall buildings. I just want houses here. Because this will also help out the forestry industry to get some workers out there. Because the more workers, the more stuff they're doing, and the more money they'll make. So we definitely want to make the money. Not going to do right there, because that's right off that main road. I will do here, though. It'll be okay. And put it there, 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 and there. And you know what? We'll even do there. And then hopefully there's not... Yeah, the noise pollution is fine here. It's a little loud here. I can't do anything about this highway, but I can do something about the roundabout. I can come in here and upgrade it to have the noise barrier. And that, believe it or not, does wonders for the amount of noise coming off of that. This, my major highway here, I don't have a walled version of it to make it any better, so there's not a lot I can do about it. This area, really close for where they're going to be on noise. I want to check my schools real quick. What's my... Ooh, I should probably do at least an elementary out here. Let's do one of these smaller ones. Like right here somewhere. There we go. Not going to worry about the playground. The high school, yeah, the high school has enough capacity, but the elementary did not. It would have been overwhelmed because it's already overwhelmed as it is. Now it's getting better. So yeah, there we go. And then this area should grow up pretty nicely. Low demand on everything right now, but we're also waiting for a lot of stuff to upgrade. You can see all that stuff that we built last time all upgraded. And mostly over here, the reason it doesn't look upgraded is because there's a high-rise ban here, so they can't upgrade. They would if they could, but they can't, so they won't type situation. Though I don't remember putting the high-rise ban back here. It needs to be covered by more services, eh? What services are you missing back here? You have transport. You're good with healthcare. You know what? I'll just let the building tell me. It says healthcare is not good down here. It is. Oh yeah, I wanted to check to see how our postal service is doing, and it's really struggling to keep up. That's 5 post offices? 4 post offices. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 post offices and a distribution center. They should be doing better than this. So like I said, I've got a city of 100,000 that runs on 2. I don't even have the sorting facility. I have just 2 post offices. And it's more than enough. So that's rather peculiar, but whatever. What I don't have is a bus route for these guys. Where is my nearest metro station? There. So if I run a bus route to there and then bring it... Actually, if I just connect it to this pink bus route, that would work. So, come in here and figure out how I want to do this. I guess we'll have it come through here, then up here, up into here, over into here, and then this is where we can start getting it connected to the actual other bus routes, like this. Bringing them back this way, do a stop there, do a stop there, and there we go. Select type. Only biofuel, please. So, how do I delete one from the queue? I don't know. Oh well. We'll just have to worry about that later. So that should have a couple close stops. Yeah, there's a close stop there. And they can cross the road there, too. That way they can transfer lines. What I may do, yeah, there's also they can walk over to that line for the pink line from that stop. And then that pink line takes them up here. There's a stop relatively close to the metro. So that lets them get pretty much anywhere in the city they need to go. It'll take a minute. Well, I was about to say it'll take a minute before we see those buses, but oh, that's not a bus. Never mind. It's an 18-wheeler. Oh, I really don't want trucks going through here. I'd really like to ban trucks going through here. And there's a way to do that. What we do is come in here. That's all a zone there for lumber, though. Okay, so we'll get rid of this bit as being part of the lumber area. Like that, and then we'll come in here. So I really don't want the trucks from industry driving through my residential area. So the way we fix that is come in here to Evergreen Hills, and then... where is it? Is it Old Town? Only residences and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. I don't want that. Heavy traffic ban. No, because I've got businesses in there. I guess it is Old Town. Yeah. That way... that'll force all these trucks to go a different route. I did accidentally extend that, though, over to this road, and I don't want this road included. Or that. It doesn't include highways, but we'll be safe here. There we go. That way they can use these main roads, but not this road, is what I'm trying to get to avoid. It'll take a minute before we see that take effect. Like, you can see some are still turning in there. But eventually that will filter through. The ones that have already planned their route are still going to go through there, and there's not a lot we can do about that. But once it gets caught up, it'll be okay. Matter of fact, yeah, we're already seeing way less traffic coming through. Of course, the garbage truck has to come through. We just don't, yeah, these trucks... come out to the roundabout, please. Don't take this as a shortcut. And if we have to deal with this later, we'll deal with this later for the traffic. But I just don't want that. This roundabout's not set up right. I just don't want that traffic in there. So let's make sure this is set up properly. And then these are set up properly. And we'll do it right to start with. And then if it looks like traffic's not so heavy, we can come back and... fix it. Only the outside lane turns, please. There we go. That way those guys can have a better shot of getting out. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of traffic on the roundabout itself. I mean, there is, but like it's mostly these guys wanting to turn here and these guys wanting to go back in. Very little in the way of all the way around. Like this dude went all the way around, but he just wanted to turn there. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So on this side, we can probably safely click the button properly and get rid of that. And that should be okay. I don't think that will back up this direction. Well, it might. We'll let it flow here for a minute and see what happens. I'm just going to let it run for about 5 minutes and see what happens. So we'll be right back. It didn't even need the whole 5 minutes. It's been like 2.5. And yeah, you can see it's all flowing nicely. And this backed up for a minute because of all the cars coming through this way. But once that backlog that was there cleared up, then everything else cleared up. This gets a little congested, but it's nothing to really worry about. They eventually move. You know, you can see it only gets 4 or 5 cars deep before they're able to get out again. So I think it's fine. This area is upgrading nicely. We do have a few businesses that briefly were complaining about not enough shoppers. But it seems as all of this residential nearby is upgrading, then that's kind of taking care of itself. We are really close to that 60,000. I think next time around, we will work on filling this area in over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and go high density over here. I just don't know how I want to connect everything just yet. We may run a road like down around here and then run this main road in. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see how that's going to work. Maybe that'll connect there. I don't know. We'll figure it out then. But that's a problem for future Brandon. So that's not the button I wanted to click. That's the button I wanted to click. Until next time, I'm Brandon, following a little red tractor and reminding you to stay vainglorious.